Why do Democrats ignore the needs of the rural population? Who said that? I don't know, it's just something you heard. Right. Wherever you got that from, it's not true. A lot of Democrats do represent rural districts and they keep getting elected because they're good at it. Enrique Cuellar being an example. He met with the Texas members of Farm Credit. What's that? They help farmers with the financial side of things. How to get their produce in stores and bringing costs down. That's not something I've ever even thought about. Yeah, you live somewhere that's urban, so you wouldn't. Huh. All right. Any Democrats talking about Tuesday? You mean the election? Yeah, like what it showed for our strategy. Jennifer McClellan was on Meet the Press with Kristen Welker, who tried to trick her into saying that Democrats should now cave on the CR. But Rep. McClellan wasn't having it.
I think anybody with that message isn't listening to the voters. What the voters said yesterday is we repudiate the policies of Donald Trump and the congressional Republicans. We are worried about the economy, which Donald Trump got elected saying he was going to lower costs. He's done everything but he's raised costs. We heard voters say we're worried about healthcare. We're worried about when we see open enrollment and our premiums spike. We're worried about these Medicaid cuts. We're worried about our hospitals closing. We're worried about federal workers who have been fired. That was the message of last night's election, is they want leaders who are focused on their problems, putting people over politics.
Oh, well, that was well put. Yeah, she's not giving an inch. And it's an important reminder that Republicans could open the government at any time. They just keep refusing to give people health care, which Tuesday showed is what Americans care about. What are Senate Dems doing? Are they still trying to get a fair CR pass? Chuck Schumer actually tried a very clever tactic today, put Republicans between a rock and a hard place. A lot of Democrats are continuing to try to pass a CR. Includes the continuation of ACA premium tax credit. This was Peter Welch walking down to the floor for unanimous consent of his.
It's really shocking. I got a note from a Northeast Kingdom farmer who voted for Trump. His premiums are going to go up $2,500 a month. So this is not about Republican, Democrat. It's not about anything other than the need and the right that every family, small businesses have to be able to keep health care. And that's the bare minimum.
Did it work? Oh, of course not. It's another example of Republicans denying unanimous consent to get people health care. But it's a really important visual to keep pushing. We're still showing constituent stories. What are you watching on social media, Dumarilla? You don't want to know. I highly recommend watching Greg Casar because he's been doing these videos a lot.
Insurance premiums, doubles next year. I honestly don't know if I'd be able to afford to maintain my coverage. It would be choosing between groceries and insurance. And I mean, without these tax credits, my monthly insurance premiums would be over $500 a month, more than my car payment.
More than her car payment? Yeah, these are the kind of increases we're looking at. Again, Republicans could stop this at any time, but they are choosing not to. That is the message we need to drive home. Okay, so Dems are doing a pretty good job. I think so. That's today's Dumarilla Gets School. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with 7 words to help the algorithm. And a farmer, because I think it would be good for all of us to learn what goes into farming. If you watched or read any of these stories, comment with a car, because the ACA should not be more than a car payment. Our voices are our superpower, but only when we use them.